is Lisa Marie, and we are here with not the one and only Jesse, the Dallas kid. Now, let me remind you, because he had to tell me, with two D's, Lara. So how you been?
I've been good.
You been good?
Yes.
Okay, Jesse currently is right now 16-2.
16-2, 13 knockouts.
13 knockouts. And his last fight was against Gilbert Vera, right?
Yes.
Do you want to talk about that fight and how it went?
Well, I could say I was ready for the fight, like I knew I was, but also I wasn't in the fight. I wasn't there to even from the get-go at all. I hated the fact that my pride wasn't going to let me just back away because that's just a fighter in me, so I had to be up there and do what I had to do. But also, mentally and emotionally, I wasn't there. It wasn't.
So mentally, emotionally, you weren't there, and that was your last fight. So it's been about 2 years. Now, are you back down fighting at 147?
I'm actually at 158, but I will be back fighting for 47, waiting on my matchmaker or whoever who right now they're working on getting me a fight. Doesn't matter where or when. You know, I just want to stay ready. I want to be called the Minute Man because if they call me one day to another, I'm ready to go.
Right. And if you're training,
Go.
you're always ready. So there's no such thing as last minute.
No.
So last 2 years, what have you been up to? You back in the gym? You said you're training, ready to fight. What's been going on for the last 2 years? Let the people know what's been going on with Jesse on the personal level.
Well, after my last fight, I was going through a lot of adversities from the laws into divorce and to be where I'm at. I had to get away, just had to. I had to clear the table and really want to find out who Jesse Lara was going to do with his life compared to like what everybody else thought I wanted to do with my life. So for the last 2 years, I fought the law and I won. And went through emotional divorce, separation. Not so much it was with her, it was because I knew what my kids were going to go through. And that, as a father, you have to stick up and let life be life. Simple as that right there. I think I'm more of getting ready for a fight, that's worse than getting ready for a fight because you have to really emotionally set in your heart that your kids are going to run some other man and no telling what's going to happen. But now I'm over that. My Lord and Savior is great, and I'm here today.
Well, that's awesome. Everybody has some adversity. As long as you can come out of it.
Exactly.
And I always say, how your life is outside, that's how you fight in the ring.
Right.
So if you've been through some hell in your life, you would not give up in that ring. So the last 2 years, you said you're ready. Is there anybody that you want to fight? Anybody you want to call out?
Well, I'm not the type to do that. I'll just say I take them as whoever comes.
Right.
But I would like to set the record straight and get, if once I get back in the ring and Vera wants to do a rematch and give me the opportunity to redeem myself, then let me do that.
Well, that is awesome. Well, I'm so excited. I'm ready for you to get back in the ring. The last time I saw you fight was prior to the Gilbert Vera fight. So I
saw a different fighter.
I saw a different fighter, and the last fight
was a much bigger guy.
Oh, yeah.
And I still there. And then let me talk about that fight. The guy came in 10 pounds over the weight, and then they tell me, "Hey, are you gonna fight him?" And I said, "Well, what are we gonna do about it?" He goes, "Well, we're gonna give you $100 a pound." He lost 4 pounds in an hour. He goes, "Will you still fight him?" I said, "Fight him. When I only fight him, I knock him out for you." He said, "Let me put it this way: the guy, if I saw him at the 7-Eleven, and he wanted to take my shoes or take my rims off my car, I'm not gonna tell him, 'Hey, let's check the weight.' Nah, let's do this." That's why I went out there and showed for my people. I put on for D-Town like that.
Well, he's not lying, fight fans. Gilbert Vera was a different fight from your last opponent. And from what I know, you are a fighter, you have power, and you come to fight. So I am ready for him to come back into the ring, and I'm sure so is your fans. So is there anyone you want to give a shout out, anybody you want to say thank you to? And also, I forgot to ask you, where are you training? Any shout outs to your manager, your trainers?
Well, I want to shout out to my dad, who's been my best friend since the get-go. Ring of Hope Boxing Club, Hector Peña is the main trainer, also one of my seconds in the corner. Another mentor he's been there through some crisis. And to all my people out there in Dallas, Fort Worth, Texas, man, hey, Dallas kid's back, and I'm going to put it on the map.
That's right. There you go. There you have it. We have Jesse, the Dallas Kid Lara, coming back soon. So thank you for staying tuned. Comeback Sports TV.